In this plan, there will be five main components, and I will begin with the context of the local area and identified needs. First of all, Richmond is well known for its heterogeneous population as well as its active and dynamic that provides rich cultural interchange. This helps explain my previous experiences of local families in the childcare center, particularly LGBTQ parents. However, it is important to note the identified needs according to the research and findings. First of all, stigmatization and peer victimization are detrimental experiences that can cause psychological issues for these children. There will also a greater chance for them to get harassment. A negative environment in schools and community could undermine their academic achievements, and this family status therefore needs to be more adequately represented within the system and society. The goals and rationales in this plan are divided for two main parties, which are families and schools and community. For families in short term, parents could seek help and support from clinicians to manage stress and mental health. In long term, they must communicate proactively with people involved to foster acceptance. Additionally, there should be an increase of parents' engagement in schools to shift perceptions and foster stronger connections. For schools and communities, the first short-term goal is to create a supportive environment in schools that help lessen bullying among children with LGBTQ parents. Second, schools should promote inclusivity for these families by offering materials and textbooks that embrace variety and stereotype-free. For long term, the community shapes the overall environment that can support LGBTQ people. Lastly, there should be an establishment of organizations and clubs that can assist these families. For example, gay straight alliances or GSAs that offer a social support for them. There are four main approaches in this plan that relate to the Bronfenbrenner's ecological theory. Firstly, generating inclusive policies and practices. Secondly, offer professional development and training for teachers according to the Australia's Code of Ethics. Thirdly, communication and engagement between parents and teachers, which falls into the microsystem because they are the immediate environment for the children. Fourthly, support networks and resources for families while encouraging their participation, which relates to the ecosystem that involves a range of specialists and professionals. It is important to keep in mind that a community is the thoughts and actions of humans, not simply the individuals, as in society and culture. Therefore, people may be in a community but not belong to it. Now, these approaches can lead to strategies and partners involved in this plan. There are five main strategies. The first one is the policy development that focus on the implementing and promote anti-discrimination that address sexual orientation and gender identity. Meanwhile, it is crucial to remove barriers to these families enrolling in their schools. The second strategy is open communication that help these parents in expressing their concerns, and teachers should focus on meaningful direct communication. The third one is supporting the families and community interaction. The fourth one is promoting equality and inclusion in classroom, for example, using inclusive and non-stereotypical language. The last one is including local LGBTQ family support, such as the Rainbow Network, Switchboard that provide counseling on phone calls and online, and the Victorian Pride Center that is a hub with lots of events, services, and programs available for families and individuals. Last but not least, I'll talk about the method of evaluation that includes four different main points. Firstly, gathering feedbacks from parents to ensure the NQF family engagement and partnership standards. Secondly, we can use the visual image from children and families' lens during activities for development purposes. Thirdly, the most convenient yet effective one is observation, since we can generate one by ourselves and use it throughout the plan. Lastly, it is crucial to keep up to date with new practices in LGBTQ inclusion in early childhood education. In summary, my presentation has shown that in order to develop planning for sustainable partnerships, it involves several key steps and requires engagement with various stakeholders. Thank you so much for listening, and these are my references.